Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back to Sky Factory 2.5. In the last episode, we were hatching a dragon who's over here and is very quickly growing up. He's also very loud, so apologies, but he's adorable. Or she, I don't know. But here is the Ender Dragon. We'll need to tame them later. I'm gonna let him become an adult before we do that, but so that is the Ender Dragon. And then we were working last time with Thaumcraft, trying to complete all these Thaumcraft stuff. And one of the things is getting a full set of Void Thaumatuge armor, which we are actually really close to. So that is what we're going to work on today. But unfortunately, in order to do that, we need a lot of aspects, a lot of V, Essentia, whatever, and we don't have quite enough. We might have enough for one of these, but we need a lot of alienness and we need a lot of void. And so I'm currently smelting up some stuff to get to all this stuff. I need more tutaments, more armor, and lead is decent. It's going to give us some ordo as well, plus plenty of metal. And then I also have a bunch of void metal ingots in there, which, by the way, we have literally a ton of because of this guy. Yeah, we have a lot of void metal ingots. And this is just going to go forever, basically. So that is something else that we don't have to worry about void ingots, so I can use them as much as I want. It's not a big deal. But the problem is this guy takes forever to do anything. Now, we had a research last time that was the Thaumium Golem, so we can go ahead and get that done. And let's see, is there anything else we can research at this point? I think we're getting close to being done with all the research, at least all that we can do. So most of that looks completed. Alchemy appears to be done. And yeah, part of something that we're going to need is some arcane bellows, I think. Pumps away, attached to an infernal furnace. Can also be attached to normal or alchemical furnaces to increase their speed. That is what I want. So we're gonna make some arcane bellows for one, which should actually be really easy. Let's see. Arcane bellows. So this will help speed things up a little bit, and it really doesn't matter what we use, so that works for me. And we're just gonna put this right here, and so that's gonna go a little bit faster. Now the problem is this guy. So I put some acceleration cards in there, but what we need to do, and I want to make sure I have enough channels for it. All right, we do have enough channels. I mean, we can always get more because we have 32 channels here. What we're going to do is we're going to add more Arcane Alembics, which means more import buses. So if we want the Essentia import bus, Essentia import, this guy requires... Well, we have everything except for a filtered Essentia tube, which we can make. We're going to make 2 of these, so we can make that. And then we need 2 diffusion cores. So we need, which one is it? It's the Annihilation core, obviously, because we have the other ones. So we should be able to make this in just a second. Actually, we need the diffusion core first. So as soon as we get these, we'll get both of the cores, both of the diffusion cores, and we'll get 2 more of the import buses, which means we can speed up everything. I should probably also, how many? 2 of 12. We'll probably need a few more of those as well, but we should be fine. What is taking so long with this? Oh, I'm crafting other things. That's the problem. So the printed logic is scheduled, but... Alright, what we can do... Because everything else... We're going to cancel that. We need silicon, which... What are we doing? Okay, skystone dust. So let's grab a piece of skystone dust. and we'll grab alright, we need the sky snow dust first. So looks like we're gonna have to do a little of this manually because all of our furnaces down below are tied up. I kind of forgot about that, but not a big deal. So there's the silicon. Put that in there, and then printed logic circuit. That'll take literally a second, and then we cook this up. Because this is the old version of, well, okay, it's Applied Energistics 2, but it's the simplistic version of the circuits and all that kind of stuff, so it's a little bit nicer. And then we should be able to make the cores. So can we make 2 of these? Yes, we can. And that'll be super quick. The dragon is getting bigger. We need to feed him fish. And I have some fish somewhere, but that is what he requires to be tamed. So we'll deal with that later. Once he's a little bit bigger. Probably this episode, actually. So there's 1 diffusion core and the second diffusion core. And then we should be able to make both of these if we had enough VNR1s. So there's those. And then we need the Arcane Alembics, which we already have. So we can go ahead and just do one of these. So put all these guys here. And then those guys there. We'll get some ME cable, and this will go faster. So ME cable. The glass cable, we'll just need 2 pieces of that. And there we go. So that should go a lot faster. Getting through all of this Essentia, whatever. So yeah, the biggest wait is just waiting for things to filter through. We probably don't even need all those. I can also get some acceleration cards. We'll put 2 of them in here, and that's pretty much all we need to do, because I don't even know that this is getting much of anything. So it's just gonna be a bit of a waiting game with that. Now, what else can we do while we wait? So let's take a look, continue going through this book and seeing if there's anything else we can get research-wise. I think we've gotten pretty much everything. We did golems. We just did the Thaumium golems, and it looks like most of the research is done. The only thing we have left to do is we need to go to the Outer Lands, which means we need to make the Eldritch Eyes, and we'll have to do some stuff with that. But we're still missing Hungry Chests? No. That is missing something somewhere. I wonder if it's a Primordial Pearl thing, because I don't see anything else. X asterisk. Yeah, I don't see any more researches to do, so looks like we have pretty much all the research done until we go to the Outer Lands. So that is one thing that we can go ahead and look at. We're not quite ready to do that yet, but if we want to go to the Outer Lands, we need to make a portal in a box, which is going to be 2 Eldritch Eyes, some Void Ingots, and Mirrored Glass. This isn't actually that bad to do, but it is going to be somewhat nasty. And honestly, I think we're going to go with Draconic Armor when we get to that point, so it'll be a little bit better. Lamb with meat sauce. Cool. So yeah, let's see what else we can do. So while we wait for this, we might be able to go ahead and start some of this infusion crafting. So for example, the Void Thaumaturge needs 16 of all of those aspects. So metal, senses, Tutamen. Metal, we have plenty. Tutamen, we have plenty. Senses, I made sure there was plenty. Panis, magic, alieness, and void. Panis, magic, alieness, and void. So we can go ahead and do, at the very least, this one. So we'll put this stuff here. So something like that. This will go over here. And then the void helmet in the middle, correct? Yes. And we need our wand. Alright, so it's going to do the thing. Wow, it is actually really nasty. So we lost one of the enchanted fabrics almost immediately. So I'll have to make another one of those. But that's fine. I'll clean up the flux soon enough. Having to make an extra one of these guys isn't that bad as long as we don't lose the goggles of revealing. It's not going to make that much difference. So it just needs a little bit more, a little vacuous, and then it'll start sucking in all the other stuff. And yeah, these are nasty little infusions. So there goes that. That is good. We can complete the ritual, or we should be able to, anyways. So with that taken care of, that will be the first. The first piece. So there's the Void Thaumatuge hood. And that is, wow, that was nasty. But we got a lot of research back, and you know what? Let's get a armor stand, and we're gonna put this stuff on it. So just right here. Cool. So there's the first piece. We need to make more enchanted fabric. So that is nasty. Actually, it's not that bad. It's just, it takes a lot of stuff that we don't have water. So let's make an extra one just in case. Same with the Salus Mundus. So do we have any balance shards? We do. Do we have any thaumium? We do not. So we'll want some more thaumium as well. Thaumium is what? It's just 4 magic, I believe? 4 magic, yep. And probably the easiest way to get magic. Netherwort blaze rods. Blaze rods are probably the best. How are we doing on blaze rods? Alright, we have plenty. So 1, 2. And then a piece of iron. Let's see. Need a bucket as well, because everything. I really despise Thaumcraft sometimes. Just with the infusions, how dangerous they can be. It's just so nasty. Cool. There's an extra thaumium. And that's fine. I don't care about that. Now there is a lot of systems that you can put into place, but honestly, Thaumcraft is one of those that you can nullify a lot of the issues you'll have, but at the same time, it's gonna make things a little bit nastier because you have to have huge setups for all this stuff. The dragon disappeared. Where did the dragon go? Did the dragon die? Did he fall off the edge? Did he walk off a cliff? He's not in there. I haven't had a chance to work on that lately, so dang it. Oh well. We'll hatch the dragon another time. We'll have to kill the dragon a couple times, so that's not too big of a problem. We'll be a little bit more prepared for the dragon next time. So let's get back to the Thaumcraft. Whoopsie. Alright, so let's see, we need this. This. Salus Mundus. Void Ingot. Alright, I'm turning autofill off. Thaumium. Leather. And then the chest piece. So the chest piece requires, let's see, 24 of everything except magic and alienness. So magic and alienness we have plenty of. We need 24 Void, Panis, Tunneman, and Metal. Void, Panis, Tunneman, and... Alright, cool, we're good to go. So, if we need to grab leather, we can quickly go do that. That's not a problem. So, this one's going a little bit better so far. Not the immediate, like, destruction of everything. So that's good. We could always add more skulls and stuff down below. I don't know if that's going to be, like, super necessary, but it is a thing we can do. So, just gotta watch it. Again, as long as the chest plate doesn't really get destroyed, I don't care. There goes the leather. Alright. I'm glad we had extra leather. And that was an explosion too. That was unstable. So we are only void. So please take the chest piece first. Ow. It just gave me taint poison. That's fine. Knocked off the void. It might need a little bit more aspect, but it doesn't look like it does. I don't know if it took the void or not. I think it did. We'll find out in just a second. If it didn't, it's going to get angry at me. It did. So there's the void Thaumaturge plate. So let's go ahead and scan that. Or robe, rather. Cool. So there is the second piece. Now the last piece, God, that is really cool looking, I will say. The last piece requires 20 of everything except magic and alienness. We have plenty of magic and alienness. And then it requires Void, Panis, Tutterman, and Armor. Void, Panis, Tutterman, and Armor. Alright, cool. We have, well, metal is what I mean by that. Cool. We are good to do this infusion as well. So let's go ahead and do this. And pretty much same order. Make it symmetrical. Alright, so here we go. Once again, as long as it doesn't do anything bad to the leggings, we'll be fine. I do have extra leggings, but I don't know if I can use those if they're damaged. I'm going to assume I could, but I don't know. I would like to keep them though, so again, not as good as the other one, but not as good as the second one. Went a little bit quicker before anything happened. There goes the... Alright, now it's getting a little... feisty is a good word, I think, for this. So, infusions are always nerve-wracking, but especially when they're, like, super dangerous ones like this. I'm not looking for... We're probably going to put more... Alright, cool. Should start taking stuff. Good, good, good. Are we going to be good? So it's 3 items left. The portal in a box is going to be a nasty little infusion. So that one I'm not looking forward to. But there is the Thaumatuge leggings. So we can scan that. We can put those on here. And that looks cool. And we get to make a check mark. So we made a full set of Void Thaumatuge armor. So we are running low on things to do. We need to... Okay, so probably the next thing we should start looking into is right here. Resurrect one of the dragons. We need to resurrect a dragon. And we can throw that stuff away. We also need to go... So, let's see. Let's see how bad it is to make the last thing that I want to make. Which is... With Thaumcraft anyways. I don't want to do too much more Thaumcraft because Thaumcraft can be nasty. We need to make the portal in a box. So we need mirror glass and 4 Eldritch eyes. Eldritch eyes. We don't have any eyes. Alright, so we're going to need a bunch of those. And each one of these requires a ton of alienness. So we're gonna need a bunch of alienness, and so Eldrick Eye. Let's see. Alienness we can get from Skystone Dust, but Ender Pearls are probably going to be the best, especially since we also need the Eider. So let's see, that many Ender Pearls, and we'll get those cooking up, and they'll cook up pretty quickly, and hopefully go through all this stuff relatively quickly, and we'll have plenty of stuff later. So in the meantime, we need to start looking at how do we resummon the dragons. So that's going to be Draconic Evolution. So let's take a look at this book. The way we need to do it is through it's down here, Ritual of Draconic Resurrection. So we're going to need a Resurrection Stone, some Glowstone Diamonds, 4 charged Draconium blocks. That's the annoying part. So Draconium blocks are easy enough, but we need to charge these. And while we could do it in here, it's going to take forever. So we're not going to. We're going to make something else. What is it called? It's Energy Infuser? Yeah, this guy. Can we make this? Alright, we need Draconic Cores times 3. That'll be easy enough. We do need this guy, so we need another Draconic Core. And then we just need an enchantment table, which I don't think I have one like laying around, so we just need a book. Easy enough. It'll take a second, but easy enough. And there we go. So Energy Infuser, there we go. Now this guy we are going to want to put actually right here would be really good. Right? No, never mind. This is not receiving power. So we need some place that is going to have a lot of energy coming in. And these guys can output 32,000. What do the flux ducts give us? So flux ducts give us resonant 32,000. Okay. So if we wanted cryo stabilized, that would be the best. Otherwise, where is a Tesseract? Ooh, right over here. We can put it right here. So this is receiving energy. So that is going to give us infinite energy. And that might be a little bit faster, but I don't actually know. That's going to drain so much power because that requires, what is that? 100 million RF. So I don't know that that is actually going to be super useful. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be super useful. But it is something that we're going to want later. Right now, we just don't have the power output, so I'm going to put that away. And we're just going to take these Draconic guys, and we're just going to throw them in here. Now, that's going to use a lot of power, but we should be able to keep up with it. Yeah, this is still gaining charge. These guys, this guy is using charge, but that's about it. I'm assuming this guy is still working just fine. So everything there is fine. How are we doing on all our crafting? So, oh wow. So we have the 100 octadic capacitors. And is that enough? We need literally one more. Alright, we'll make, actually, no, okay. So let's make the one last octadic capacitor. That was pretty close, actually. So let's put all of this stuff in here. And I'm going to put the draconic blocks in here. We'll get back to that soon enough. And what we're going to do is I'm going to set up a system off camera between episodes for this guy so that we can do that. So what else do we need? So we need the resurrection stone. I wish I could spell. Resurrection stone. This guy. So in order to make this, we need 4 wyvern cores, a draconium block. Alright. So we need 4 of these guys. We're missing gold and draconium. So we have a good bit of draconium we can cook up. How are we missing gold? We are. Okay. So let's just get a bunch of gold ore. And we'll just throw it in here. And that should give us all of that. Now we're also going to need mob souls. So in order to get mob souls, we need a book with Reaper. Now Reaper is kind of a difficult enchantment to get. And we need to enchant stuff to try to get it. So, because I don't think this is going to give us any chance for Reaper. I don't believe so. No. Alright, so we need to get the Reaper enchantment. And that should be doable. So that will be, let's see, tool config. Let's scroll down. So there should be pigman blood. Oh, don't let pigmen see you eating pork. Which is that's kind of a cool little thing. So mob souls. We're gonna need mob souls. That's the key to this. Mob souls will steal the souls of things we kill with the draconic weapons. Now, there's yes, the Reaper enchantment. It has a maximum level of 5 and makes it possible for regular weapons to drop souls. So what we need to do is, I guess we'll need to make a Sword of the Wyvern. So let's see how bad that is. Sword of the Wyvern is actually not that bad. We're gonna need 1 Wyvern core and 1 Draconic core. So let's see. We need 15 more Draconium. Well, how about 56? We're getting close to the point where we can actually start making we need another Wyvern core. Wait, no. Okay, we need one of these. I messed up. Oh well, we have 2 Wyvern cores now. So we need to make this guy, and then we just need a diamond sword. So there is the Sword of the Wyvern. Have we made that before? No, that is not something we need to make. But we do need to charge it up. So let's take that guy out. He's about halfway done. And we're going to charge this guy. He's going to have a lot of stuff that he can do. And there is what is the controls? I hate going through the controls, but what is P? I don't care about that. Let's change that to semicolon. So we can look at this, and the attack AoE, we can change it. And that's about all we can do with this guy. So what that means is, well, I can start doing some fun stuff now. So let's turn this off. Let's grab skeletons. Let's turn the mob spawner off. And now we can come down here. and kill these guys, and eventually we will probably get a mob soul. Now mob souls are interesting things because they're used for pretty much two things. You can use them to get well, you can use them to get more mobs. You can just summon them straight down, or you can put them in a vanilla spawner, and it will change the type of mob the spawner will make. So I could get, for example, the fluid cows. So all of these guys, I don't really care about them. We have our fluid cow farm that I'm not really going to use. So we can just kill these guys. Why not? You know? And there is a small chance that we'll get a soul from them. And it's a pretty small chance. But basically whenever anything spawns there, I'm going to just kill it. And we're going to try to get some mob souls. We can also... let's see, we can turn this guy on. Let's go to the nether. And let's specifically go to our nether fortress. And what we're going to do is, one, I want to see how this is doing. It's doing pretty well. But as you can see, there's just so many mobs here. And we can just kill everything. Why did I ding? So let's go home. And did we get any mob souls? No. That's okay. We'll figure that out. So I dung for a reason. I think I know why. I think we died. Didn't I have a poppet over here? Yeah, I think we died. So that's what that ding was. Because I'm not actually wearing good armor. My better armor is in here. So, yeah, we dinged. We died. Oh well, happens. And any souls yet? Nope. Any skulls? Nope. Alright, so something else we could potentially do is we could enchant this item. But I don't know that that'd be super useful either. So basically we just need to get some souls. I turn the auto spawner off right now. And yeah, that will work for now. So with that... we can't get the draconic stuff until we get the Reaper enchant. So, until we get souls, and the Reaper enchant is going to help with that. We have a ton of treasure. I'm going to open that one day. And I'm just trying to think if there's any good ways to get the Reaper enchant other than just vanilla craft like recipes. Like vanilla enchanting rather. So that is pretty much where we're going to be stopping on that one. So I think, honestly, I think that's going to be about it for this episode. We are going to kind of continue along. So we should have a decent amount of, let's see, alienness in here. Yes, we have a good bit. We're going to need a lot. So next time we're either going to continue on with Thaumcraft. I'm going to work on the reactor a little bit off camera, but we might also continue with the draconic stuff, but I think the main thing that I want to do is we're going to set up a little platform for these guys, and we're going to get yet another little achievement. I'm going to design a... How did we get diamonds? Oh, were there diamonds already there? I think we ground up some diamonds last time, and I kind of forgot about it. So that happens. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next time, like I said, we are going to set up the Sterling generators. We're going to power that up. I'm sad about the dragon. and we'll get more. Let's see. We're going to do a little bit of Thaumcraft maybe, or we're gonna work on Draconic Evolution a little bit more. One of the two. So that is the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!